Hey guys, today I want to tell you about my weekend. And this past weekend on Sunday, I went to our local Comic Con. It's called Pensacon. It was Pensacon 2024. This is the 11th Pensacon that they've had. It's over in Pensacola, Florida. It was a great event. Had a lot of good time. Before I get into everything that I got to see and the books that I purchased. I just wanted to say that my name's Bryant, and this is. And I know that all of you have issues, comic book issues, and that's why you're here watching this video. So please take a moment to like this video, comment on it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. That'd be greatly appreciated. Help with the algorithm and all that. All right. So, like I said earlier, this weekend was Pensacon over in Pensacola, Florida. Had a lot of great people that came, artists, celebrities, different things like that. I went mainly because I wanted to go check out the comic books. Last year at Pensacon, I picked up a bunch of X-Men books that I needed for my Uncanny X-Men run. And then I also picked up Amazing Spider-Man 252 in the newsstand, and also a Secret Wars #8 in the newsstand. Both of those, I was very happy with those. Got those from Alarm Comics out of Biloxi, Mississippi. So I just wanted to see those same vendors that were there last year because I don't get to travel all that far that much. Don't get to go to very many different comic book stores. So I was very happy to see these other vendors. And I just want to tell you about the vendors that I saw this weekend. Some I purchased from, some I did not. But the first one I want to tell you about is they're here out of South Carolina, and it is Borderland Comics, right there, Borderland Comics out of South Carolina, and they are out of Greenville, South Carolina. And they had a lot of Golden Age and Silver Age books. And I'll show you some of the ones that they had there. I know they had a Superman book from the 40s, a Batman book from the 40s. They had a Captain America issue number 47, Captain America Comics. All those were graded, and those he actually picked up those this weekend at the con from one of our local comic book dealers, Dave, with Dave's Collectibles. And I'll tell you about Dave here in just a little bit. But he picked up those from Dave. He also had X-Men 1, Avengers 1, Amazing Fantasy 15, Spider-Man #1. Avengers #4, and he let me take pictures of all these books, and Justice League #1 also, and I'll show you those pictures here so you can see those. So those are all really cool to get to see all that comic book history that I rarely don't get to see. So it was very cool. I mean, those are definitely a grail list right there, bucket list. And if you were ever wondering if I ever won the Powerball, this would be the evidence. If I added all these to my collection and showed you that video, you would know that Bryant won the Powerball. But yeah, so if you're ever in the South Carolina area, Greenville, go check out Borderland Comics. Robert's the owner, really cool guy, has a lot of great books, but go check that out. And I believe they also have a con in their area, SC Con, and it's going to be happening April 7th or April 6th through the 7th. Yep, go check that out right there. All right, and the next guy that I want to talk about had a lot of great books. He's over in Alabama, out of the Mobile area, but it is Chris with 99 issues. 99 issues. I like that. But this is his card, 99 issues out of Mobile. You can look him up on Facebook. He does have a website, 99issues.com. So you can communicate with him. He had a lot of great books. He did have, I heard him talking to someone and I saw he had the first appearance of Usagi Yojimbo. I don't know if I said that correctly or not. Don't know a lot about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and that whole world. I believe that's where he's from. I do apologize. Please go easy on me, but I do apologize for that. But he had a lot of cool stuff. Communicate with him through his Facebook or his website, and I'm sure he can, if he has the books at his disposal, you might be interested to see what you're looking for. All right, but that is Chris with 99 issues. All right. And now I'm going to talk about the dealers that I did make purchases from. And the first one is, okay, I apologize. I thought I had a card from this vendor from last year. I did not pick one up this year, but I'll show the picture of them and their website on the screen. And they were 3 Alarm Comics out of Biloxi, Mississippi. Those are the people that I made the purchase from for the Amazing Spider-Man 252 and the Secret Wars #8 last year. So very happy with them. I wanted to see what they had this year. Mainly, I'm in the hunt for filling out my Uncanny X-Men run, and I'm having a harder time finding the stuff in the later 500s or so, topping those out. So I was able to pick up 13 books from them. I paid about $40 altogether for these books. These are definitely filling a big gap in my 500 area. But first one is Uncanny X-Men issue 503. Very cool playing card cover here with the white queen and the black queen. So very sharp. Next one is issue 504. Very cool retro cover there. Got that classic 20s hairstyles and things like that going on for the ladies. All right. Next one is issue 505. Very cool cover. Very sharp. And then we got 506 with Angel and Beast. And it looks like, yeah, I don't know who that is in the background there, but Angel and Beast and that Phantom X right there. But very cool cover. Then we got 507. Colossus cover there, very sharp. Like that a lot. 507. And now we got 508. That's pretty cool. 508. And then jump to issue 512. Right there. 512. And then we got issue 515. And I didn't have these, so these are definitely filling in a void that I had in my run going on. And then we got issue 516. A really sharp Magneto cover there. Very sharp. And now we got issue 517. And issue 518. And most of these were $4. There were 2 that were $5, and all in all, I offered $40 cash, and they said, yeah, that'll work. All right. And then I took a picture and told them I would put it on my YouTube channel. I want to promote them because they're great to do business with. Next one I got is issue 520. Right there. And the last one I got from them is issue 521. So, yep. And now the next books that I got here are more for my Uncanny X-Men run. And these are more in the Bronze Age. And these are some pretty decent books for me. I did not have these, and very happy to have them now. So, all right. First one I'm going to show you is issue 116. Did not have this. So very happy to have this in my collection now. And it is a newsstand, but back at that time, I don't think that matters as much since most of them were newsstands. Then I have issue 119 right there. I'm very happy with that one. And you can see these were the prices that they had on them. So that first one was $20. This one was $50. So we're at $70. And then I picked up 121. And they had $100 on this one. So it's a very nice copy of issue 121 here. I think. So very happy with this. And then the last one I got is issue 122. And this one had a price of $30 on it. So going by the price that they had on these, it would have been $200. He took about, I think, 15% off or so. I'll have to think about my math. But I ended up 175 for all four of these. Very happy with that. And these books I got from Jeremy and he is from Huntsville, Alabama, and he has a store called Long Box, I believe, and he has also a comic book show that he has put on up in the Huntsville area, the Huntsville Comic and Pop Expo, or Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo, right there. But he does that every year. He's the founder. It's Alabama's largest celebration of all things geek. And speaking of Alabama comic book people, 22 Comics. I believe I mentioned this to you the other night on your show, but I think you need to go check it out if you get the opportunity this year. And this is also like his postcard for it. It is April 12th through the 14th. But these are some of the people that'll be at the event. Here's a big one right here. Speaking of X-Men, that's Chris Claremont will be there. And here's some of the other people that'll be on there. So if you're in the Huntsville area or Northwest Alabama area or in that area, go check out the Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo, April 12th through the 14th. All right. Now, the last book I actually got it from one of our local dealers in the area. And truth be told, I never really thought about getting this book. I didn't know if it was really something that was in my price range, if it was something that I wanted. But then I saw it up there on their wall, and I looked at the price, and I knew what I had, and I was like, that would really look really, really, really good in my collection. So it would bring the value of my overall collection up. If you ever watched Alex the Comic Hoarder, he talked about foundational issues or foundational books for his comic book collection. And I really think that this one would fall into that category. And what it is Submariner issue number 1. This is from 1968. It's a very nice copy. They had 325 on this. This was Dave from Dave's Collectibles. Had this book on his wall, and he had a price of $325 on it. So it's a very nice copy there, very clean, pretty high grade, I believe. This is definitely one that I'm gonna strongly consider sending to get graded. But he had a price at $325 on there. I asked him what he could what his wiggle room was on there, and he said that he would do 300, and he would give me this case that he had it in from SWAU. I don't know if I said that correctly or not, but SWAU. It's a signature company and for collectibles and stuff, but this is a case that they got, and it's got magnets up here that hold the case in together, and a little tongue and groove action going on down at the bottom. It just locks into place and holds your book. Very secure. I like that a lot, but he threw that in there, so I got the book and the case for $300. So I just couldn't pass that up. I thought it was a great opportunity for myself to get that. So very happy with that. And like I said, I got these from Dave. And it's Dave's Comics or Dave's Collectibles. And he's got like 15,000 books that he sells at a flea market area, but very happy with what I picked up from Dave. Yeah, so these were the books that I got at my local convention, Pensacon. If you're ever on the Emerald Coast or in the Pensacola area in late February, you should really go check it out. A lot of great stuff. They had a lot of other vendors there for other pop culture items, but I was there for the comics, so that's what I mainly focused on. But like I said, very happy with all this. And like I said before, my name's Bryant, and I have and I know that all of you have issues, comic book issues. That's why you're here watching this video. So please, if you haven't already, and it's long overdue, please leave a comment. Please like this video. Please subscribe. All that be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you next time.